we have done
Give
that.
with one hand and take with another.
Well, there's always going to be possible changes at any time to the taxation mix.
But at this time of year, tax talk is running hot. There's no doubt next month's budget will include an increase to the pension, and that'll come at a hefty price.
It costs a truckload of money to do it.
It could be up to $4 billion. So like Robin Hood, Kevin Rudd has hinted he'll take from the well-off to give to the cash poor.
Australia is all about fairness. People who are at the upper end, over time, perhaps could be in a position to provide greater support.
Those earning more than $150,000 are in his sights.
Who is Mr Rudd? Is he Dr Jekyll or Mr Hyde? Is he handing out, is he Father Christmas every day of the year, or is he trying to claw back benefits and raise taxes on the other hand?
The boosted First Homeowners grant is one target for budget savings.
That program, as the Prime Minister said, is one where the words "all good things must come to an end" do apply.
But that doesn't rule out an overhaul of the system with a focus on new homes.
The intention is to keep up the level of activity in the housing sector.
The Australian government should at least retain the $21,000 grant for new home purchase and construction, because that's where we generate the jobs.
What are young people meant to believe? They need to have some certainty. The government cannot keep on sending out all of these confused messages.
Framing a budget with billions of dollars in lost revenue is demanding all of the government's focus. But it's also grappling with a persistent political distraction thrown up by the surge in asylum seekers through northern waters. 2 Indonesian men have appeared in a Perth court accused of bringing boatloads of asylum seekers to Australia earlier this month. And in Indonesia, a frustrated Iraqi refugee waiting for resettlement says the Rudd government's policy changes have encouraged him to board a people smuggling boat.
If I go to Australia now, different, maybe accepted. But when John Howard, President Australia, he said, come back to Indonesia.
Further proof of the failure of that policy.
People are going to have a range of different perceptions all the time. I ran into a bloke the other day who hopped on a boat in 2001 in the midst of Mr Howard's prime ministership, and as I was advised, was informed that once he got to Australia under Mr Howard, there'd be 2 free houses and 3 free tractors. There you go. I mean, look, it's a rumour mill out there.
In the interest of transparency, Defence has released more images capturing the dramatic scenes of last week's fatal asylum seeker boat explosion. But there's still no word on its cause. Susan McDonald, Lateline.